Hi, hi everyone, and welcome to TWF, Collision or Hit. I, Tony Schiavone, here with Jim Ross and with Montel Vertadius Porter. And today on Collision or Hit, we're almost getting near to Yule today. So we have Father Yule, also known as Father Frost or Grandfather Cold or Santa Claus or whatever you want to call him. Ho, ho, ho. Happy Yule. And it's getting around that time where I get ready, to pack up, get my sleigh ready if I'm still flying a sleigh, and give out all the gifts all over the world. Not only in Western Christendom for Yule, but also for Eastern Christendom for Yule. Because the Eastern Christendom does Yule in the first month instead of the 12th month. But my goal is the same. My goal is to give the love and kindness that Jesus gave to everyone when they were alive. To give the same way that Jesus gave when he was alive. So my goal is not over. And I know over the years a lot of folks have scathed me and shamed me and guilted me for things like they'll say, "Oh, Father Yule, why is it that you know when someone's awake and when someone's asleep?" Well, God gives me that little insight. All I know is someone's awake. Boom, done. All I know they're awake. I know they're asleep. That's it. That's all the insight he gives me. As far as who's been good and who's been bad, well, God and Jesus give me that insight, but I can't doom anyone for anything they say or do. And I forgive folks, but God and Jesus are the ones that love and forgive folks more than anyone else. So, alright, now, at the end of the day, I just want to say that I like being Father Yule. I like, making everyone happy for Jesus' birthday. And when Jesus shows up on the 25th, he will know that I have done everything I can to keep his love, to keep his kindness, to keep his forgiveness alive. Now, anyway, the way I look at it is that I had a match. Yes, I did. I wrestled and I won a match against Drew McIntyre, which I don't understand why he wanted to fight me for, because I didn't do anything wrong to him, and why it's always like that. You want to know, Father Yule, why you want to wrestle me, why you want to fight me? You beat me. I'm the Highlander fighter, and I lost to bloody Father Yule. You make me sick. You know what? You make me sick because you said you weren't a wrestler, but then you fought me, and you put me on that supposed bad list that I don't give two shits about. Because I know that you're not coming down my smokestack through my firestead or through my lead door, which just fucking tell the bloody truth here. You never did anything. You never gave no one no gifts, and you never did. So, the way I look at it is I want another match with you. And I'm going to get it right now. Oh no. It's Captain America, or Liedman Vinland. It's Steven Rogers here. Drew McIntyre, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to start bullying Father Yule. Oh, I can't stand up in this ring. You're not going to bully Father Yule. You want to bully someone? You want to wrestle someone? Well, come wrestle me. One of the well-known followers of the 401 Bonds of Good. I belong to the Avengers, or the Evener arm of the 401 Bonds of Good. Father Yule, you don't have to worry about this. I got this. Oh, well, Thank you, Captain America. Thank you, Leadman Vinland. Thank you for helping me out. And by the way, maybe we can give Drew McIntyre some Yule chair, don't you think? The man does need some. Alright, I got a song, you know. Alright, I'll take your lead then. It goes, you hear a song called Jingle Bells or Shifting Ringers, Loud Ringer? Well, I shift some of the words out. Alright. Shifting bells, no. Ringing ringers, loud ringers. Here comes Drew McIntyre. He's being irked and angered at the world again. He has nothing to can't get over it. Why don't you get over? Shit happens to everyone. Stop being an angry wretch. And need be, if you look yourself in a looking glass, you might know who won the guilt. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh, I'm getting out of this one. You got yourself on the bad list for striking him like that. Well, you just saw that one, Tony Schiavone says. You just saw Drew McIntyre Claymore kick down Captain America, Leadman Vinland, Steven Rogers, and now we got a match now, Tony Schiavone said. And guess what Jim Ross says? We all know, Jim Ross said, that Drew McIntyre is now put on the bad list due to Father Yule. And now a Fight Lord has to come in the ring, because we got to make this match right now. Ding. Well, looks like this match is going to happen now. And, wow, I tell you right now, Montel Vertadius Porter says, Hey Tony, hey Jim. Drew McIntyre maybe could not Claymore kick Father Yule, but he's going to take down Captain America, Leadman Vinland, Steven Rogers. What kind of name is that? Oh, he just Claymore kicked him down again. Aw, this is sad. And then he just future shot DDT'd him too. Tony Schiavone said. I mean, what a wretch, Tony Schiavone says. Yeah, Jim Ross says he makes Ebenezer Scrooge and his binds over the holy days, and he makes Ethan Grinch and his binds over the holy days look like lords. This fellow Jim Ross says, he's still angry. He's enduring the holy days. He's angry about you, angry about the gathering of lights and gathering followership, Jim Ross says. Yeah, Tony Schiavone says, and he took out Steven Rogers right here with the Claymore kick and a future shot DT. Hey, Montel Vertadius Porter says, maybe this is his Yule gift. Maybe he's going to beat Leadman Vinland. That'll be a good gift. Montel Vertadius Porter goes, 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre has beat Captain America, or Leadman Vinland, Steven Rogers, here today on Collision or Hit. And we don't know, and something tells me, Tony Schiavone said, that God and Jesus need to send the ghosts of Yule past, Yule now, and Yule the soon to come to straighten out Drew McIntyre, Tony Schiavone says. Well, I could tell you one thing right now, Jim Ross said, even if God and Jesus sent the ghosts of Yule past, Yule now, and Yule soon to come, I don't really know if they could straighten Drew McIntyre out or not, or he would let them. Jim Ross says. I tell you what, Montel Vertadius Porter says, don't worry about any ghosts of Yule past now and soon to come and that bullshit. Just worry about Drew McIntyre beating up Steven Rogers, Captain America, Leadman Vinland. Now that was cool. I don't know anything was cool about that at all, Tony Schiavone says. Montel, we'll take it away now to Michael Cole. Thank you, Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross. I'm going to be talking with Drew McIntyre here today on Collision or Hit. Drew McIntyre, How can you came out threatened that you wanted to fight Father Yule, and instead you end up taking out on Captain America, Liedman Vinland. What kind of bloody name is Captain America, Liedman Vinland? Call him what he is. He's Leadman 4-1 Reichs. So is this a thing against the 4-1 Reichs then? I got nothing against the 4-1 Reichs. Alright? First off, I got something against Father Yule because now he beat me. And Stephen Rogers should have mind his own business. But I bloody kicked his head off, so maybe he'll learn to mind his own business over good doer my bloody rear. Are you still irked over not winning the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings? Oh, good guess. I am still irked over that, because the last time I was a TWF heavyweight and heavyweight fighter, the 2 times I won it, 2020 YL and 2021 YL, and I haven't won it back since then. Until I become the TWF heavyweight fighter for the 3rd time and the world heavyweight fighter for the 1st time, then I'll stop being irked and angered and wretched. Well, it looks like Drew McIntyre isn't shifting his mindset or stand or behaviors for Yule. Back to you, Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross. Thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Drew McIntyre here today on Collision or Hit. And that's all the time we got here. I, Tony Schiavone, with Jim Ross and Montel Vertadius Porter. We hope you like Collision or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw or Moonday Night Raw.